Hey, this is Mark, and today I'm going to start with fixing this old 600 watt power supply that just recently died. So I opened it up, and what jumped out right away is, I'm not sure if it's going to show up or how well it is, but there's a cap right here that is bulging. And this is a 2200 microfarad 10 volt cap, and I searched through my bags of capacitors and found a 22 microfarad 16 volt. So hopefully that's all that is wrong with this. Now I'm going to get to use the old solder sucker that I think I've probably used 3 or 4 times since I got it, just because I very rarely get a chance to work on through-hole stuff. Alright, let's see if that cap will come out now. Give it a little push. There we go. And then here's the new one that's going to go in. Now, unfortunately, I am not going to have a chance to test this on camera because the only computer I have to test it in is the one that I'm using to record to right now. But it's probably going to work. Or not. If it doesn't, I'll make a follow-up video and figure out what else is wrong with it. Alright, so that was nice and easy and done now, and we can move on to the Samsung S8 data recovery. Alright, so got a S8 here. I've already taken the board out and connected a wire to the battery positive. We'll start by checking the note. Just says S8 will not power on, does not light up or anything when charger is plugged in, completely dead it seems. The problem is that I don't have anything in the cloud, only on the phone. Alright, so we have our wire soldered into the battery positive. And now I'll connect DC power at 4.2 volts. And I'm getting 2 amps consumed immediately. Let's see. Just going to feel around and see what, if anything, is getting hot. So definitely something down here at the bottom of the board on the back side near the dot connector, something in this area. So it's right in here. I can tell from just the finger. So we'll make it a little easier for everybody watching to see what's getting hot. Use the old freeze spray. All right. So pretty clear what's getting hot there. That big old cap. Now, what can I do about that? I could just knock it off. We'll just test with the multimeter and prove that that line is short before I knock it off. So this side I can see is connected to ground. That should beep. This side should not, but it is. So just knock that guy off. And now I'm getting a proper diode mode reading, which is about 0.308. And with luck, we may see this phone boot up now. So I'm going to boot off of DC power supply again. And there we go. Let's just make sure it boots all the way up and has working touch. Oh, you know what? These sometimes don't like to boot off of DC power supply. Something about the S8 and S8 Plus. They tend to boot loop. Sometimes they'll boot off DC power, but more often than not, they boot loop. So let's see if this battery has enough charge on it, which I'm not sure that it will because it has a short on VCC main. So that short would have drained the battery. But yeah, it is at 3.7 volts, so might be enough. Yeah, all right.
You're so cute. I love you.
Yeah, now we got the carrier logo, and it's actually going to boot all the way up. There we go. All right, touch works. All that's left to do is recover the data. So I guess I will stop recording and test out that power supply, and if it has any issues, then I will fire the computer back up and record the rest of figuring out what's wrong with it. So a couple of nice short quick ones. Thanks for watching.